usually with a start.
Well, let's talk about the music and some of the unique sounds that y'all got going this year. I know I love the playlist. It's very diverse, very interesting melodies. And, one of the cool ones, because I love reggae, was Jawadi. That was a very interesting listen. Can y'all tell me a little bit more about them?
Yeah, well, Jordan, he was in the movement. He's also a Colombian native. So, again, it just kind of goes to the idea that the festival is a little bit of something for everybody. We try to have, rock and roll. We have some country. We have, obviously, a little reggae vibe. The key is that's the party. We're trying to make it a lively event. I think my intent is to make sure that the energy is positive and good all day. Obviously, as the later in the day, it rouse up a little bit because the party's getting louder and longer. So, but yeah, I mean, the mix of music is always important. We have a country stage. We have kind of a college audience that we're going after. I say country, more of a country Americana stage that we have. A college audience, obviously, we go after because that's important. And then really a mix of everything. We've got a couple of Graces on the bill this year, which was fun. Grace Potter, who's been around a while and just a great performer, amazing on the guitar. She's going to be a lot of fun. Also very pretty to look at. So it'll be great for the fans. And then we got Grace Bowers, who's a new 19-year-old phenom on the guitar. She's amazing. Got this great curly hair, looks a little bit like Annie with blonde hair, and just shreds on the guitar. So, and then some random new bands that kind of come along. The Creakers, found them on TikTok or Instagram. In one of my algorithms. I've got a big song, Tennessee, that's been out this year that everybody's been doing their dance to. So excited to see them. Listen to their whole album. They've been around a few years. The bluegrass, it's traditional type bluegrass, but a progressive bluegrass. So it's fun, exciting, and it's going to be a heck of a show to end off the day on that country stage. Some other bands, Buffalo Traffic Jam, another great band. New, great, really unique sound to them. They're one of those that you're hearing on radio now, catching on your Spotify or Spectrum, and which is a good sign for us, leading into the festival, that we've got bands that are, on the come up, which really the history of the festival, that's what we have always been,
Sure.
Just kind of catching bands on the way up is kind of the trend or the type of artist that we're finding, and based on our budget allows us to kind of go after. So again, some of it's luck. We had Zach Top, a couple years ago. We've had Lainey Wilson. We've had Morgan Wallen. So some of these artists have, again, we just caught them at the right time, right before they blow up. And that's one of the things that Dave and I both are proud of. Like looking back at the festival is, there's nothing better than somebody who can say, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe I saw that band play that festival 2 years ago." So,
right. And if you want to hear more about the music, obviously go to the playlist, check it out,
for sure.
Make your notes and see which bands you want to see on which stages. We're so thankful to have your talents here in Columbia, and bring in one of the biggest festivals, of course, in Columbia, but hopefully one of the biggest St. Pat's and
biggest one-day festival in South Carolina.
Boom! There you go. Well, we appreciate it, guys. We appreciate your time and especially your efforts and your talents. We're very thankful to have you in Columbia. And any final statements or last words?
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets.
That's right.
We'll see you March 14th.
We'll see you then.